Interview an artist featuring Cristhom, Selibio, Setubal. Hi everyone, I am Maya Angela Sada taking Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education at West Visayas State University. So I've been tasked to interview one of our local artists here in San Joaquin. So without further ado, let's welcome Sir Selibio. Hi sir, good day. So first, can you please introduce yourself?
Maayong adlaw sa tanan. I'm Cristhom Selibio Setubal from San Joaquin, Iloilo. 44 years old, married to May, and with daughter Kale Frances. Surprisingly, I'm a seaman, but into art.
Sir, what is your specialization?
I consider myself as a versatile artist because I do different kinds of art. I do sculpture, painting, photography, sketches.
So, sir, when did it started?
It all started when I'm still young. Whenever I got hold of pen, madrawing gid ko, no? And then na-improve na lang ina. And consistently, I've been awarded as the Artist of the Year during my elementary and high school.
So, have you ever performed or displayed your artworks on local, national, or international?
For my sketches, I had this one-man show by the Museum of Philippine Economic History by the National Historical Commission entitled Sa Matasang Manunubli, which featured the historical structures of Iloilo City and province.
Sir, do you have any group affiliations?
I was once a member of the local art guild in San Joaquin. The name is Maragtasan, but it's now defunct. Other than that, I go solo.
So, sir, in your artworks, what is mostly like your subject and what medium are you using?
I have different subjects for my artworks, but for my ballpoint and watercolor, mostly heritage structures that can be found in Iloilo City and province.
So I am now excited. So sir, can you please show us some samples of your works?
Example of the actual ballpoint sketches of Iloilo structures. If you're familiar, the Chanelli Garden in Haro and the Quezon Hall of the West Visayas School. Okay, this is yet another abstract work. It's entitled Tagpi. No? So kung sa Ilonggo pa may ginatagpi-tagpi natin. So still some sewing or stitches here involved, and it's an abstract.
这一次我真的睡着了。 真的睡着了。
So, sirs, some of your artworks, how many hours are you spending?
I got no deadline for my artworks. I only do it when I'm free. For me, it's a hobby, so no time frame. Yeah, as long as I have time, I'm inspired and feel like doing, then kabanat ako.
Sir, what is your most notable and least notable work?
I consider my ballpoint sketches of heritage structures of Iloilo as my notable works. Because of that, I was able to land an exhibit. For the least notable, well, I got this unfinished piece about COVID. Yeah, it's about this frontliner and the coronavirus.
So, in doing all these things, sir, my question is, what is your inspiration in doing your artworks, especially continuing doing it in this time of pandemic?
I take inspiration from the gift I got from God, and second from my family, especially from my wife and daughter, and then heritage structures of Iloilo, because Iloilo is rich with culture and history. I'm inspired to do arts about them.
So, sir, what is your advice, especially in us that is an apprentice?
My advice to the young artist, enjoy your talent and try to find means nga ma-enhance gid ina, no? Try to expose yourself with other artists and their arts, and yet you need to keep your own style. And lastly, you have to share your talent for the good of the community.
Sir, what is your work during this pandemic?
A few of the works I finished during this pandemic is the one at my back. It's entitled "The of Social Discrimination and Racial Discrimination," and also I was able to finish this galleon in commemoration of National Quincentennial celebration in the Philippines, that is commemorating the 500 years presence of Spanish here in the Philippines.
So, sir, what is your projection for the arts in the next 10 years?
Well, for the projection, this pandemic might have slowed the art world a bit. So I project that it will take some time to pick up. I project it to be in ascending mode, but in a very slow pace. And when this pandemic is over, the remaining of the 10-year period will be much focused on the rising art scene. Iloilo City is very good support for local artists, that even though during this pandemic, though makita mo nga pretty much alive man ang mga activities diri sa Iloilo. Pero kung matapos lang ni ang COVID, then marangkada gid ni ang mga activities about arts, no? So mga galleries kag museums will be open, so we have a better future for the art here in Iloilo.
Sir, thank you so much for spending your time with us. I have learned a lot from you. Thank you and goodbye.